I can't explain to you how happy I was. Man, I got lights. And I got water. Look at this. Finally got all the blue off. At the last second, I decided to do an epoxy barrier coat. This crack appeared out of nowhere the last second before I splashed in the water. I had about 20 hours to figure out how to repair it.
I got a problem. Oi! Bring me up.
Hi, I'm Sader. Welcome to my life off-grid. Join me on a journey of culinary wildlife, nature-inspired music, and sailing my home to new adventures. This is the journey of Sun City. Welcome back to another episode. The first episode was my first month on the boat, and it's all about my screw-ups. In this episode, I finally start getting things done, and with the help of the friends from the boat yard, I finally get the boat in the water. So as you can see here, I learned quite a bit. I was taught how to replace oil, how to place an oil filter in the engine. I had people keeping an eye on me that I'm rewiring the whole boat the right way. And I finally started feeling like I'm getting projects done. So after a month and a couple of days, I broke. I can't deal with this beard anymore. I am so happy right now. A month and a couple of days, I've been washing dishes with this bottle in this sink. I had no electricity. I've been using this thing that just connects to the outside. Finally, thank you. Oh man, I got lights. And I got water. I can't explain to you how happy I was. Not only after a month, I got running water in the boat. Not only I finally have power, but at that moment, I felt like I can finally start repairing this boat. I can't explain to you how good it feels to complete a project. The process of learning, trial and error, and finally completing it, even though it was the first major project I got done, and I had a lot more to do. It felt so good, and it gave me the confidence that I can take care of my home. I also got to replace my anchor chain, got rid of an old rusty chain, and got a brand new shiny chain. So first thing, notice that I'm still blue. I still didn't finish sanding, but I got an understanding of how much I need to sand the boat. And it was way more than what I thought. Ah, I was like, why the hell is that so heavy? Thanks. You see all that white over there? That's how much I needed to get that blue paint off. Completely, nothing left. I also started to get done a little side projects. I got to open up my winches, give them a good clean in the inside, put some grease in them. And it's important to open up these things and see what's going on inside to get an understanding of how these things work. Because at the end of the day, you're using them every sail and you're gonna use them all the time. So I got to open them up, inspect them, clean them up, get everything nice and shiny. As you can see from the happy glove throw, things started to go my way. I started to feel the end of being on the hard and finally starting switching my brain into water mindset. But we're not quite there yet. We still got the bottom to take care of. But look at this. Finally got all the blue off. The bottom is nice and shiny. And finally, after 2 months of sanding pretty much every day, it was finally done. It took me another month afterwards to get rid of all the paint on my body, but we finally got to the barrier coat, which is all that gray stuff. Now all I needed to do was wash the bottom, get it ready for paint, and redo all the blisters I thought I've done. the last second, I decided to do an epoxy barrier coat, which that basically means you have another epoxy layer of protection on the bottom of the boat from blisters and any sorts of damages that could be done. Just like that, the boat was ready to get in the water. I just had this one little spot under the keel. The guys from the yard lifted me up into the sling. I got on the ground and I started grinding that bottom. I don't know why, but I can't seem to connect the inverter to the battery. It just sparks every time I do it. So I've seen this method where you take an alligator clamp, put it to a specific light bulb, you take the other side, and you connect it, and the light bulb should absorb energy or something. Like to match the energy from the battery to the inverter, something like that. I'm trying to figure out why isn't the inverter accepting to connect. It's just sparking all the time, just like a really harsh spark. The inverter had reverse polarity, which basically in short all it means is the current was doing a loop instead of going straight. Good morning. It's splashing day. I'm gonna prepare the fenders, get everything ready. The DC converter is fried, and I had a little bit of smiley on the back of the keel, so I checked the keel bolts. I know I should have done that earlier. I did not know that. A little bit. Oh, I think we're starting right now. Crap. Yeah, I was too tired and nervous to talk. This crack appeared out of nowhere last second before I splashed in the water. I had about 20 hours to figure out how to repair it, get new paint on there, and I go in the water. Till this day, I have no idea why that happened. If anyone has an idea, leave it in the comments below so I can prevent it from happening next time I haul the boat out of the water. Propeller shaft is leaking.
Your what?
Propeller shaft.
How bad?
Well, is it your cracking?
I think so.
Packing sometimes dries out and it takes a minute to absorb the water and expand.
Okay.
How bad is it leaking?
Not
Drips
too
or
bad.
pouring?
What?
Like drips or pouring?
It's like not drips, but it's not pouring.
Did you repack it? Did you ever mess with that?
Oh,
He'll check it. You just might have to tighten it back up a little bit because it might have like shriveled up like he said. It's dry.
Oi!
Yep.
Bring me up.
Bring it up.
Bring it
Did I
up.
ask that into the water or what?
No, bring me up.
yeah. I messed up over there. So apparently there's this thing called stuffing box. It goes in between the engine to the propeller. It creates a seal from the propeller shaft to go into the water, and it lets water slowly drip inside to act as a lubricant from friction. And I didn't know that exists. So mine was so old and gross that when the boat went in the water, it just started pouring in. In a couple more episodes, I'm gonna show how I repaired that. But in the meantime, I was just dumping buckets out of the engine compartment every couple of days. I love how I just got tired of explaining what's going on. But long story short, when I rewired the boat, I forgot to connect the ground from the alternator back to the engine. So I just needed to connect that back together, and it was running beautifully. Oh yeah! Let's go! Oh, it's so hot. I'm so happy. We are not done. Now I need to hook up the 3,000 watt inverter. We have to leave the dock at least somewhere around 7, 8. Alright. So it's done. We shall check over here. AC. Oh, there we go. Holy crap. I love how excited I get from finishing every little project. Cables wired, macerator pump, sewage system. I'm not gonna show any more of that sewage project. I don't even know why I filmed that. That was disgusting. I threw away all that footage. I don't want to relive that. Never. Here I'm just connecting the macerator pump to the main panel. Either it's all good, or something's gonna like burn or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that didn't work. After like 3 hours of trying to figure out which wire needs to go to where, only 2 freaking wires, finally. Now at this point, I'm just running through projects, changing the aft light, replacing some more oil in different places in the engine. I just wanted to thank the guys in Green Cove Springs for getting my home ready to cruise, teaching me everything I know about taking care of a boat, and just being amazing friends. I can't explain how highly I recommend of that marina. Truly felt like a family over there. And that's pretty much it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, the boys are coming, and the 3 of us are leaving from Green Cove Springs down to Miami, and it is a rough ride. Join us in the next episode for a whole lot of squalls, a couple tropical storms, 2 hurricanes, and for the moment we called Mayday in the middle of the night, a whole lot of damage was done that day. It's gonna be a good one. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. As always, the music in this episode was either made by me or the crew in Sun City Studios. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss any episode. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. You.